everybody, my name is Daniel Rosas, and today I'll be talking to you about REM sleep or REM sleep. REM sleep was discovered in the 1950s by a few scientists. In the decades following the 1950s, these scientists tried to figure out why nature made REM sleep and how it affects human beings. REM sleep, also known as rapid eye movement sleep, is linked to extremely vivid dreaming. And among the different theories about REM sleep's functionalities, some of these theories are that it helps form new memories, stimulates the central nervous system, and restores brain chemistry to a normal balance. REM sleep is also recognized by a low muscle tone and a rapid shallow EEG pattern. REM sleep can happen 4 or 5 times on average each night, making only 25% of the total time spent sleeping. Researchers have also found evidence of REM sleep in almost all land-based mammals and bird species, and even in some aquatic mammals such as dolphins. Why do we REM sleep? REM sleep and dreaming in general evolved out of the ancient defense mechanism still seen in many species. For example, when rabbits react to apparent threats, they suddenly become unmoving. In fact, they can often be seen completely dead, which is usually their last line of defense when fight or flight is no longer an option. By playing possum, or as we know it, playing dead, a rabbit can avoid a fatal bite by blending in with its surroundings and possibly escaping. This is why we REM sleep.
Excluding theories created by Freud, Cartwright, Hobson, and Macaulay, there are 3 major theories as to why and how human beings and animals sleep in society today. One of the earliest is the inactivity theory. This theory basically suggested that inactivity at night was an adaptation that contributed to the survival of an organism by keeping it out of harm's way at times when it would be particularly vulnerable. Another theory would include the threat rehearsal theory. This theory plays a significant role of allowing an individual to recreate the realistic world in slumber by fathoming an artificial simulation of natural environments as well as dangerous scenarios. Lastly, after the traumatic experience that organisms may face during survival, it is in the sleeping process that our bodies heal themselves not only physically, but as well as psychologically over time.
To explaining dreams, 3 of the most major theories pop out. The first of which is the psychoanalytic theory, proposed by Freud himself. As we know, he believes that most of our actions are influenced by aggressive and sexual instincts, and he thinks that these thoughts are suppressed in our subconscious. He believes that these thoughts are presented to us through dreams, in the form of dreams. And he believes that dreams have two layers. The first of which is manifest content, which is the actual physical dream, like, the literal dream. And the other is the latent content, which is the actual meaning behind dreams. So the manifest content could be bunnies holding hands, and the latent content could depend from person to person. The second most major theory is activation synthesis theory, proposed by J. Allen Hobson and Robert Maclaury in 1977. What they proposed was that during REM sleep, because our brain produces alpha and beta brainwaves, parts of our brain, such as the limbic system, the amygdala, and the hippocampus are activated, and our brain tries to interpret these signals relating to emotion, memory, and try to make some sense out of them. So they say that our brain, dreaming, is at its most creative state. The last major theory is the information processing theory. This suggests that while we're dreaming, we're solving problems, some of which are currently ongoing in our lives, and others which haven't occurred. So if in the future they do occur, we do have a solution to these problems.